guys, today we are going to replace the charging port of the Samsung J5 Pro. As you can see, the charger is on, but when you move it, the charger will lose. So we have a problem with the charging port. So I'm going to hit the screen in order to open the device and reach to the charging port and replace it. You can heat the screen with 2 Celsius degree for every 30 seconds. Remember, the screen is very sensitive to be damaged during the operation. So we are going to be very patient dealing with the screen. We don't need to damage the screen to the customer. So we are going to take all the time we need in order to remove it. This model is very sick because we need too much time to remove the screen without any damage. And you have to be focused all the time because any miss you will just reach and damage that screen. I advise you to watch the full operation before proceed with yourself because this is very serious. Just to know, the customer has signed that there is a risk the screen could be damaged during this operation, so he accepts the risk, and now we are working at his own risk. It's not with our own risk, but we need to be very cautious not to damage the screen with the customer. We need to remove it as it's with our own risk. It doesn't mean that if we have it with the customer risk that we don't care and we can remove it anyway and damaging it and told the customer the screen is damaged, and we are going to charge him to remove a new screen for him and a new charging port for him. This is very sick. We don't deal like that. We need to be in a very good shape to the customer. We are almost removed the screen. We have the flex cable at the top left of the screen. There is what we have the flex cable, so be very cautious on that position. As you can see, I'm putting a few of the plastic piece because I don't want to damage the flex cable of the screen. Now you can unplug the screen and take it out easily. Now you can remove all the screws from the board. And remove the both SIM card slot. It's very important because we are going to separate the housing from the back frame. Now you can detach the back frame from the housing. You can unplug the battery first, then we have 2 black screws, one in the top and one at the bottom. You can remove them. You can start removing the flex cable at the bottom and you can remove the camera. Now we can remove the board from the housing. Looks like there is corrosion on the charging port. I don't know what the customer put something on there. I'm going now to remove the port. You can put the empty flux and then we will use the heat gun with the soldering iron to remove it faster. No need to put too much heat to the board. We just needed to remove it faster. That's it. As you can see, we somehow see missing lines. We have one connected to the ground and one it's not. So we are going to do whatever we can do now. Keep cleaning so we can work better. Somehow the two pins we can connect to them. It's not completely removed from the board, so no need to put some wires. We can stick with that what's left from the line or the pads. As you can see, we can solder the new charging port with these lines. No need to put lines. Heat for a few seconds and then bring the new charging port. Put the charging port on position and wait to melt down, and then you can remove the heat gun. Seems that all the pads are connected, but I'm going to go through them one time with a soldering iron to make sure all the lines are connected carefully. Again, seems all perfect. I'm going to see if they are solid or not. I will touch every pin to make sure everything is perfect or not. This one is not connected very carefully because we have all a small line. I'm going to go over it again, and then I'm going to test with the multimeter to check if we have a good voltage going through the charging port. Now you can clean the charging port. After that, I'm going to test with the multimeter to see if we have a 4.2 volts going through the board or not. Seems that we have the good voltage. The problem has been solved. Now I'm going to reassemble the device back. The job has been done, and that's it. If you have any questions, just write down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We will do something else in the next video. Peace. It's very important to clean all over the frame to remove all the adhesive and the dust before you are putting the screen again. This is very important because we need the screen to be fit on the position, and that's it.